Today we're going to talk about JSTOR and using JSTOR in history. JSTOR is an academic database that provides journal articles that have been peer-reviewed for secondary source material for all kinds of subjects, but it's particularly great for history. And it looks like this, and it can be kind of confusing. I'm going to be talking about using JSTOR with a ninth grade class, and I've decided to use the idea of the Spanish flu epidemic and trying to find articles about that within this lesson. At the end of my lesson, students will be able to formulate search terms and strings that yield positive results, incorporate good search practices into their own research, and evaluate search results. So one of the things that happens when students are tasked with finding something in JSTOR is that they get so many results that they feel overwhelmed by it. And so the idea here is to create smarter searches, teaching folks how to create smarter searches. And then after we do that, I'll share with you my in-class assignment. So the first thing is brainstorming really important search terms. So words, phrases, and punctuation. When we use an academic journal database, we want to use academic language. So instead of flu, we might try influenza. We want to use terminology used by scholars. The other thing is we don't want to get too focused on just the flu, right? Because if we type in flu, we get 40,000 searches. If we type it into Google, we're going to just get how to cure the flu. Well, there is no flu. Anyway, and then the last thing is using phrases that you always want to put those in quotation marks so it's searching for the exact phrase and not a Boolean search. So what's a Boolean search? It's using and, or not as ways to program the search to find what you need. So and combines two terms, or looks for either term, which will give you the largest search results, or is always more. Not specifies specifically what to leave out. So in the example in this slide, you'll see if you want apples but not apple trees, rather than apples and trees, and apples or trees, right? You want to use parentheses to create longer string terms that narrow your search down even more. So if you look at just typing in flu versus typing in flu or health epidemic in 1918, you see the difference. You'll still have over 4,000 results though. So how do you know that you're getting what you need? And the really important thing is to sort to see what you've really got. And one of the great things about JSTOR is this column that helps you refine your results once you have them. You want to focus on date of publication and relevance. You don't want anything that's too far back because information is always changing. And you always want to only look at full text articles. And luckily, JSTOR tells you exactly what kind of article you're going to get. The other thing is once you click on an article, that will help you re-look at your search, right? So once you actually click open a journal article, you'll see again on the left-hand side, at the bottom here are all the subject headings that this journal article is tagged with inside the database. So you can click on one of those and or add it to your own search and try again. So the in-class assignment would be to get with a partner, and the final assignment is to get your partner a scholarly article on their topic. So you're going to do an interview, find out what they're interested in, and then do a search. Review the article you chose with your partner, and that's another way to assess. And then you'll present to the class exactly the trail that you use to get to the article. And quickly, JSTOR looks like this. right? And again, up here you can see what kinds of content type, but I also wanted to show you if you click on the title, instantly the article just pops right up. You can download it, you can share it, and something that every academic desperately needs, here's the easy citation. Okay, that's it.